We were actually waiting for that, but yeah, unfortunately, this was like actual horror. Like I didn't realize that it actually happened. Like the horror was not over yet because it was started going towards the Manhattan Bridge and looks like it was about to hit the Manhattan Bridge too. When we actually zoomed the video, we saw like the and they look like kids, like not I guess the teenager or something because it was horror like what we saw. There was like a lot of chaos happened. People didn't know actually what happened, and because everyone was like kind of waiting to see that huge ship. It was so beautiful. To be honest, it was like amazing ship. So many lightings and that huge flag. So we were actually waiting for that, but yeah, unfortunately, this was like actual horror. Like I didn't realize that it actually happened. Like I still feel like it's some sort of a movie I just saw, and like my wife, my mother-in-law, they were like in shock. My wife, she was very scared for us that hey, like what just happened. And when we actually zoomed the video, we saw like the and they look like kids, like not I guess the teenager or something because it was horror like what we saw. They were hanging on the strips, and yeah, it was bad. So I just told my mother-in-law that hey, just stand here. Once the ship will come, I'll just take a good picture with the ship. So we were actually waiting for that, and suddenly my wife shouted that hey, something is going on because the ship was coming like very fast, and she figured out that it is about to hit. And then we saw that it started hitting the top part of the ship. And when I zoomed the video, I saw that like the mans, like the sailors, they were sitting on those wooden planks, and when it hit, they kind of fell in the river. Someone was like hanging on because they had the straps, I guess. So they was hanging on the straps. Even though like I thought like okay, now he's gonna stop because it hit, but it was like coming very fast. So it started hitting, and then it hit the where we were standing. So like Brooklyn Bridge has like that nice broad like walkway. So the ship hit that, so it damaged a little bit there, but immediately the tugboat came and tried to push it further from the shore. The horror was not over yet because it was started going towards the Manhattan Bridge and looks like it was about to hit the Manhattan Bridge too. So another tugboat came from the other side, and it tried to push the ship uh, from the right side, and this ship was like kind of standing on the left side, like trying to hold it together. So that's what happened. Like they were trying to hold the ship in the middle, otherwise it would have hit the Manhattan Bridge as well. So then after I guess the FDNY people came, they were trying to see like if they can. They were trying to see if someone is in the water. So many drones were going around. I saw like three or four helicopters were standing at the top. That's where I saw like they were. I saw there was some. I don't know. The guy was like unconscious. Something. He was at the top, so they pulled him down through the ropes, and he was unconscious because he was not moving at all. And once he came down, the another FDNY boat. There were like the actual ship, the tugboat, and then after the FDNY boat. There were three together, and they tried to move that person from in the stretcher through that actual boat to the FDNY boat to move it to the hospital.